Okay, for those of you who follow us, you know that we live in North Carolina and the Smoky Mountains are our normal playground. But to get out for vacation, we do some other adventures, and this year we decided to visit family in Phoenix. And so
Yay!
we're going to be doing, I don't know, this is probably going to end up being 2 or 3 videos because we have a lot planned for this vacation. We'll be doing ATVs through the desert, hot air balloons, visiting Native American sites and Old West mine towns. It'd be a lot. We're going to do a lot.
Boating?
Boating, yeah,
Yes.
we're going to be doing on the lake, and
Yes.
so it'll be a lot of fun. And come along, let's check out Arizona.
The hot air balloon was one of the first things that we did. There are a few companies around Phoenix that offer rides. We went with Hot Air Expeditions' Sonoran Desert Ride. We'll make sure there's a link in the description. They had us meet at a small airport on the north side of Phoenix. That's where we got into a van and they took us to a field not too far from the airport. And the way the winds were blowing, we launched and headed kind of at a northeast direction. Ballooning in the desert is mostly a sunrise activity. As you can see, we launched at first light and it was really spectacular watching the sun come up over the hills. You know how it is. There's just no way a camera could begin to show how beautiful a sunrise over the desert mountains is. I believe there were about 10 of us this morning, plus the pilot. He was great. He would hit the fire and we'd rise up in the air, and then he'd let off and give us as much quiet time as possible. And it's in that quiet time that the experience of ballooning is nothing short of magical. You just quietly floating across the sky. You ride with the winds, so there's nothing more than just maybe the slightest breeze. It's an incredible experience. As I said, there are several companies that offer rides, and I think most run more than one balloon, so they tell us that most mornings there are several other balloons flying with you. There was a handful the morning we flew, and you can see them out there. The trip was roughly an hour. They put us down in a field near this dirt road, and after the trip, they set up a champagne breakfast. It's kind of this catered picnic breakfast, so don't expect too much, but it was a nice time to relax and talk with others in the group, get to make some new friends, and since we really can't go anywhere until the crew packs up and loads the balloon on the trailer, it gives us something to do. We're at least not standing around watching everybody else work. Overall, this was one of those things that we highly recommend.
All right, so today we've decided that we are going to learn how to ride ATVs. I've ridden ATVs before, Yulia has not, and so rather than throwing her out on the trail, I figured it might be a lot better if we get her some proper training. That way I don't have to pay for broken motorcycles, broken wives, none of that. So we're going to check it out, see how much fun it is.
Okay, as you can see, we chose Arizona Outdoor for our ATV training. They offered a 2-hour ATV training course for absolute beginners, and I figured that would be perfect for Yulia. Turns out they started late, and then they finished up early to make up for it, so we probably only got maybe an hour of practice. If you check down in the description, there's no link for Arizona Outdoor. We'll call that YouTuber's revenge. Anyhow, It took Yulia a little bit to get comfortable. She was moving really slow and carefully at first, but she did make progress. I think if she had had that second hour, she would have been very comfortable hitting the trails. Now, we've done side-by-side razors in Las Vegas and Sedona. We've done four-wheeling in Canyonlands up in Utah. And let me tell you, if you've never done off-roading through the desert, it is an incredible experience. The first time I took Yulia, she wasn't too excited. She kind of tagged along because I wanted to do it. But about 10 minutes in, she said, "Okay, I get it. I understand. This is incredible. I know why you wanted to do this." And I think for some people, it might be one of those things that you just have to do it to understand. Okay, like we said in the beginning, we have packed a lot into this trip. We have 2 more Phoenix videos coming, and then we'll be back to playing in the Smokies. I hope y'all are doing well, and thanks for watching.